Sit down, Joe.
Why you think I made that?
Sit down, Joe.
Huh?
Sit down quick.
Why you think I made that?
The brothers are
You
here.
doing this too?
No. Sit down quick, Joe.
You ask me how well did he fight? I don't know, but I can tell you one thing: he punched good.
Joe Frazier's life is a remarkable story of grit, determination, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Born on January 12, 1944 in Beaufort, South Carolina, Frazier's journey from a sharecropper's son to a heavyweight boxing champion is filled with ups and downs that would captivate any audience. His tenacity and fighting spirit not only defined his boxing career, but also left an indelible mark on the sport itself. The early years, a tough start.
The work around here was hard. That's for sure, and loading vans.
Growing up in a family of 12 children, Frazier learned early on the value of hard work. His father, Reuben, was a sharecropper who struggled to provide for the family. Life was tough, and Frazier quickly understood that if he wanted something, he had to fight for it. By the age of 15, he had dropped out of school and moved to New York City to live with an older brother. The transition was not easy. He struggled to find work and resorted to stealing cars just to make ends meet. But Frazier had dreams that extended beyond the streets of New York. He had always been fascinated by boxing, inspired by legends like Joe Louis. In his mind, he envisioned himself as a champion, throwing punches at burlap bags filled with leaves and moss back in South Carolina. Eventually, he found work at a slaughterhouse in Philadelphia, where he would punch sides of beef in a refrigerated room. This unique training ground would later inspire Sylvester Stallone's iconic film, Rocky. It was here that Frazier's boxing journey truly began when he entered a police athletic league gym in December 1961, weighing 220 pounds and eager to learn. The rise of Smokin Joe.
All the steam out of him in the first 3 rounds or 4 rounds, and I'd see that. So therefore, it wasn't no sense.
Wait a minute, here comes Jimmy Ellis. Now,
Under the guidance of trainer Yank Durham, Frazier transformed from an unpolished talent into a formidable boxer. His relentless work ethic and determination paid off as he quickly climbed the ranks in amateur boxing. He became the Middle Atlantic Golden Gloves heavyweight champion for 3 consecutive years, showcasing his powerful left hook and relentless fighting style. In 1964, Frazier had the opportunity of a lifetime when he was selected to represent the United States at the Tokyo Olympics. Despite suffering a broken left thumb during the tournament, he fought through the pain and emerged victorious, winning the gold medal. This achievement was a significant milestone, but it came with its own challenges. Shortly after the Olympics, Frazier learned he had cataracts in his left eye, a condition that would plague him throughout his career. In 1965, Frazier turned professional and quickly made a name for himself. Within a year, he had an impressive record of 11-0, with every victory coming by knockout. His relentless style and powerful punches earned him the nickname Smokin Joe, and he was soon recognized as a top contender in the heavyweight division. The heavyweight champion.
Well, I always had wanted to fight Clay more than anything in this world.
In 1968, the boxing world was in turmoil. Muhammad Ali had been stripped of his heavyweight title for refusing to be drafted into the Vietnam War, leaving the championship vacant. Frazier seized the opportunity and faced Buster Mathis for the New York State heavyweight title. In a thrilling match, Frazier knocked Mathis out in the 11th round, claiming the title and solidifying his status as a champion. However, Frazier's journey was just beginning. The boxing community was buzzing with anticipation for a showdown between Frazier and Ali, who had regained his boxing license. The stage was set for what would become one of the most iconic matches in boxing history, the fight of the century. The fight of the century.
You just got too many white followers. They don't like it for that. They figure you must be a good boy.
On March 8, 1971, Madison Square Garden was electric with excitement. The anticipation for the Frazier versus Ali fight was palpable and the stakes were high. Frazier, known for his relentless pressure and powerful left hook, was determined to prove himself against the man who had called him names and belittled him in the press. As the fight began, Frazier's strategy was clear. He pressed forward, bobbing and weaving, throwing powerful hooks that landed with precision. The crowd erupted as Frazier knocked Ali down in the 15th round with a devastating left hook, marking the first time Ali had ever been knocked down in his professional career. Frazier won the match by unanimous decision, handing Ali his first defeat and catapulting himself to stardom. The victory was monumental. Frazier became a household name, and his win was celebrated not just in the boxing world but across America. He purchased a 368-acre farm near his hometown and became the first African American since Reconstruction to speak in front of the South Carolina legislature. Frazier had not only proven himself as a champion, but had also become a symbol of hope and resilience for many. The downfall and the comeback.
I heard I was going to be on TV with this attorney, so I had to dress like a lawyer.
Oh, yeah? Well, I thought it was a sports thing. I would come relaxed.
Despite his success, Frazier's reign as champion was short-lived. In January 1973, he faced George Foreman, a fighter known for his incredible strength and speed. In a brutal match, Frazier was knocked down 6 times in the first 2 rounds before the fight was stopped, and he lost his title. This defeat was a significant blow to Frazier, but he was determined to bounce back. In 1974, Frazier faced Ali again in a highly anticipated rematch. This time, Ali emerged victorious, winning a close decision. Frazier's vision continued to deteriorate due to cataracts, but he refused to give up. He fought on, defeating several opponents and earning another shot at Ali in what would be their final bout, the Thrilla in Manila.
You know, I'm a dresser.
You look good, Joe.
I feel good, too. That's where I feel like I should dress for this kind of.
On October 1st, 1975, Frazier and Ali met for the 3rd time in a match that would go down in history as the Thrilla in Manila. The fight was brutal, with both men exchanging devastating blows for 14 grueling rounds. Frazier's left hook was on full display, but Ali's endurance and strategy kept him in the fight. As the rounds progressed, both fighters showed signs of exhaustion, but neither was willing to back down. In the 14th round, Frazier's trainer, Eddie Futch, made the difficult decision to stop the fight, refusing to let his fighter come out for the final round. Ali won by TKO, but the match left both men battered and bruised. Ali later described the fight as the closest thing to dying I know of, highlighting the sheer intensity and brutality of their rivalry. Frazier's legacy was cemented not just as a champion, but as a warrior who fought with everything he had. Life after boxing. After retiring from boxing in 1976, Frazier faced new challenges. He struggled with his health, battling diabetes and high blood pressure. Despite these obstacles, he remained connected to the sport, opening a gym in Philadelphia where he trained young fighters. Frazier's relationship with Ali was complicated. While they shared a fierce rivalry, there were moments of respect and reconciliation. However, Frazier often expressed bitterness towards Ali, particularly in later years. Their public exchanges ranged from heartfelt apologies to sharp insults, reflecting the complexity of their relationship. In 1996, Frazier watched as Ali lit the Olympic flame at the Atlanta Games. Despite their tumultuous history, Frazier expressed a desire to push Ali into the flame, showcasing the lingering animosity that had defined their rivalry. A lasting legacy. Joe Frazier passed away on November 7, 2011 due to liver cancer, but his legacy lives on. He is remembered as one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time, known for his relentless fighting style and powerful left hook. His story is one of resilience, determination, and the unyielding spirit of a champion who faced adversity head-on. Frazier's journey from a sharecropper's son to a heavyweight champion is an inspiring tale that resonates with anyone who has ever faced challenges in their life. His legacy serves as a reminder that with hard work, dedication, and a fighting spirit, anything is possible. In the end, Joe Frazier was more than just a boxer. He was a symbol of hope and perseverance. His story continues to inspire future generations, proving that true champions are not defined by their victories alone, but by their ability to rise after every fall. Whether in the ring or in life, Frazier showed us all what it means to fight for your dreams and never back down from a challenge.